So we go to Surah 22, verse 73. It actually says here, "O humanity, a lesson is set forth, so listen to it carefully. Those idols, those false gods you invoke other than Allah, can never create so much as a fly." So Allah is saying that these false idols, these false gods, they can't even create a fly. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad said that Allah is the greatest of creators. Now, these guys can't even create a fly. Now, there's a difference between creating and making something. Yes, we humans can make something with other tools, but we cannot create a nail out of nothing. This is what we are speaking of when it comes to Jesus, creating the clay bird and breathing life into it and the bird flying away. Now, he can't be a false god. I've already read this verse because a false god can't even create a fly, and Jesus can create a bird and turn it into a real bird and it fly away. Now, I'm not quite finished yet. Now, the reason why I believe that this is shirk and everybody else in the room that believes it's shirk is 100% correct. And the reason why is it goes against Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat, which is the beautiful names and attributes of Allah that solely belong to Him and no other.
So,
So if
Chris.
you say that Jesus
Mm-hmm.
had was given the permission to create, then you're agreeing that he had the attribute to create.
So,
So
Chris. Mm-hmm.
my question to you, Muhammad, would be: are you willing to admit, under Tawheed al Asma wa Sifat, that Allah gave the attribute of creation to Jesus?
Okay, my friend. So, my friends, this is all about the language. If I say to you, Chris, you now made an iPhone or created an iPhone, and you yourself or some people are saying to you now that you are an inventor or a creator, or there's someone who can claim that you are now a creator. So actually God says, if you even saying that this person can create, he is the best of the creators. He's not saying that you can create by your own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, Muhammad, but don't use a false equivocation.
What is it,
Okay?
my friend?
So, what we're talking about when we're talking about creation is creation out of nothing, or creating the same way Allah created, which is by clay, by breathing into it and it becoming a living thing. Now, even a false god, like you have to admit, right, Muhammad? 22, Surah 22, verse 73 says a false idol can't even do that, right?
Wait, I don't know the verse actually. What is the verse saying?
Yeah, Surah 22, verse 73. I already read it. And it says, "O humanity, a lesson is set forth, so listen to it carefully. Those idols, those false gods you invoke besides Allah, can never create." And the word that's used there is the same one you're trying to use, "so much as even a fly." So a false god can't even create a fly. So this is what we're talking about when it comes to the creation. Now, instead of going off on humans can make a laptop or humans can make coffee or something like that, that to me is just illogical. We're speaking about creation from dust, blowing into it and creating life. No human being can do that. Your Quran says even false gods can't do that.
So, my friend, you are
But
contradicting. Okay, so you
but
now Okay, go ahead.
in your Quran, Jesus creates a bird in the same manner Allah creates Adam. So,
Okay.
under Tawheed al Asma wa Sifat, are you okay with saying that Allah gave Jesus the same attribute?
Mm-hmm. So, my friend, can I answer now?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
hear an answer.
Okay, thank you first. This is really a good question, but if you are going to say that this contradicts about the Quran, it's not a contradiction, my friend. God says to the false gods, the statues and the idols that people were making back days and now, that they were praying and they assume they can create or something, that he challenges them that to create a single fly, which is easy by God, but not actually easy by anyone else. So,
I
and
agree.
if you are going, wait, my friend, and if you are going to say that this is a contradiction in the
No, no,
Quran,
Muhammad,
because
Muhammad, don't
uh-huh,
get all hung up on this. I'm not saying it's a contradiction. Can you
or
please
in the
address
attribute,
why?
in the
No,
attribute
no,
of God.
Muhammad, just a second. Can you
Mhm.
please address under Tawheed al Asma wa Sifat how you can believe that Allah gives Jesus the same attribute that he has of creation? Just
So
address that.
okay, okay. So I have answered it before. I said, my friend, God wills what He wants. So if He wants someone to have specific knowledge, specific action, by God's permission, and if you are going to say that this attributes is only by God, this then I ask you the same question. So
Well,
how
no,
can
no.
you wait, my
What does
friend Chris?
Tawheed
So
al
no,
Asma wa
wait, my
Sifat
friend.
mean?
No, be patient, my friend.
Well, no,
W-
Muhammad.
Wait,
What
my
does
friend.
Tawheed
No,
al
it's not
Asma
a
wa
test.
Sifat
No,
mean,
let me
though?
speak. Let me speak and then respond, my friend.
Well, man, you're not being a
Let me
Muslim right
speak.
now, so please
Wait,
be a Muslim.
wait, my friend.
Well, you're
Wait, my
lying,
friend.
and I'm not going to let you lie.
No, my friend, I'm not lying.
Yes, you are, because under
Mohammed,
Tawheed al Asma wa
So,
Sifat,
so
you are
wait, my friend.
not
You are
allowed to
coming with a book.
attribute
Okay,
an
you are
attribute
coming now with
to
a book
creation.
that
That's
you are
sure.
now. You are now coming with a book that not everyone knows it, and just
Mohammed, you
say
are
from
talking
the
about
book
two
of the.
different things. You were talking about
So
personal
let me
miracles
answer.
that
Let
God
me
has given. No,
answer.
no, no.
So
Listen, Mohammed.
you guys wouldn't let me answer.
No, Mohammed. Listen.
So
Okay,
let
I'll
me
just make my
answer.
point and I'm
No,
leaving.
he talked about 1 or 130 seconds. So let me speak also. So, guys, I believe that if you are going to say that the attributes of God is not as described in the Quran, so I believe that you have the same problem. If you are saying that God cannot die and then he died, this is the same issue. If God doesn't die, how can he dies for our sin? This is the
Muhammad,
same.
can you
Uh-huh.
answer me and just
No, I answered
assume?
you.
No, no,
This is the same question. So you
Muhammad,
are
just
running
shut up
away
for a
from the
second.
question. You are
Muhammad,
running away
shut
from the
up.
question now and
Muhammad,
coming to the.
Muhammad, you're scared and you're going to keep talking. Pretend like
No,
Christianity
I'm not.
doesn't even exist. Okay? Pretend Christianity doesn't exist. And please answer the question that
No,
way.
my friend. We believe that the Gospels was there. If you are going to say that Jesus
So you're
died,
not going to answer. You're just going to run away.
But
Good.
Jesus
no.
did not die,
If I don't know
Mohammed.
the answer,
Jesus
I'll just
raised.
if I don't know the answer, my friends, like before, I said that I don't know the answer. I'm totally honest with you. But if you guys hear that says that there's something contradicts the attributes of God here, because he said that another no one can create. So you have the same issues, my friend. If you are saying that
See,
God
the problem
cannot
is
die
Muhammad
and
is
then
not
die, so
listening
now you
because I
are
didn't say
interrupting
it was
me.
about the
So so
contradiction.
so
And he's
so
still
so now you
speaking
are
now about the
interrupting me.
contradiction.
So now you are
Muhammad, you're
interrupting me.
dishonest.
So
I
so
told you it had nothing to do
so
with the
okay,
contradiction.
all
In
my friends here
Islam,
in this
under
room.
Okay,
Tawheed
okay,
al Asma
Mohammed.
wa
Mohammed, can
Sifat,
you listen
a
first, please,
created
what he's
being
saying?
cannot have the attributes of Allah. You need to explain to us why Jesus, which you believe is a created being, has the attributes of Allah under Tawheed al Asma wa Sifat.
So
Answer
my
that.
friends, my friend, we believe that Solomon talked to animals. Okay, I can hear them. So can anyone else do that?
Mohammed, talking to animals has nothing to do with giving life and creating.